Guys, how's it going out there? Hobo Yeti here. Sorry about the dim lighting, but the typical Pacific Northwest weather is back. I'll try to edit it, make it more visible, but it's pretty much gray skies all the time now, and the depression is in full bloom, and I'm not really able to get things done like I would normally do. There is I don't know, there's like, it's just hard right now. It sucks. And this video, I'd like to talk about managing the suck. Managing disappointment, managing despair. That definitely plays a part in my everyday life. You have to realize, I think, that when you're homeless, like I am, your life is on pause. There's no real going forward. Like you're stuck in right now, today, and the goal is to get through today, to get through the now, to get through just daily stuff, you know. Wake up, go to the library, go to the store, trying to focus on trying to focus on the now, you know. That's the only thing you can do. I don't know, so what I'd like to talk about is just ways that I do that, and you may do it different. You know, I don't really drink alcohol, I don't smoke weed, I don't really do drugs. I'm a smoker, and nicotine is a big part of my life, of keeping sane. Caffeine helps sometimes. Really, it's just about pushing through in the now. There are some things that I do, like preventative maintenance, things like focusing on how I can make my current situation better, like keeping my camp, my tent clean, and you know, battling the condensation that is always encroaching on my tent, since I have the setup that I do, right? And that's part of it, I suppose, you know, making sure that, you know, I do laundry as often as I can, you know, shave my head, so I don't have to worry about long hair, getting all crazy, and, you know, it is difficult, living in the now, and only the now, because, you know, you realize that in order for me to, let's say, get a car, I have to get a job that doesn't put me in pain, that you know, 30-40 hours a week, and then maybe in 6 months I'll have money to do that, and I'm struggling with getting through the absolute now, the absolute today, and so you just focus on the right now. You know, I do have escapism, like audiobooks. Whenever I have a little bit of cash, I'll get like the cheapest version of Amazon Prime, so I can do Prime Video and download videos, so I can escape into movies and stuff. You know, you do what you can to get through today. You know, there's a lot of armchair experts out there, armchair social workers that are like, you know, they'll post, and you know, there's a lot more negative response online for me than I think there would be a normal YouTuber, right? Like, I just get a lot of negative stuff, a lot of stuff that I block, a lot of stuff that I hide, a lot of stuff that I, like, you know, like I know, and from experience, I know that responding to negative comments only provokes them to post even more negative content. So, you know, a big way of survival is just to get up and, from the start, block that crap. You know, I don't need that toxic stuff in my life. It's like I'm limiting toxic behavior, toxic input in my life, right? Like, and that's not just comments online. You know, like Marco Polo is a big thing for me. I interact with people that are positive and stuff. And if it's negative, if I get negative commentary through Marco Polo, through family, friends, or whoever, I just block them. You know, they can reach out to me through Facebook or texting or something like that, but I don't need that negative interaction like that, you know. Let's see. So basically, you know, there's got to be some kind of enjoyment in your life in order to manage the suck. There's got to be something. For me, you know, I guess downloaded movies and stuff. I've pretty much gone through all the good stuff. Now I'm on the crappy rated B versions and whatever. Food plays a big part, you know. I don't eat well. I eat crappy food. I eat chocolate, and I know that's bad for me, but it's got like an endorphin effect, and it helps me through the day. You know, I try to follow my good feelings through the day. Some days are just too hard getting through depression, but I try to focus on the good things. I try to focus on the positive. When on those rare days that there's sunlight outside, I try to focus on the sunlight and being in the sunshine. You know, one of the other things is I forgive myself for not doing more. You have to have you have high standards, but sometimes you just got to be like, okay, well, that didn't happen today. Like today, I woke up, I had like insomnia last night. I couldn't get to sleep until like 8 o'clock in the morning, right? And so I was just like, you know, so I woke up at like 2, and my day is busted. Normally I'll set my alarm, but I forgot to, so I could do laundry today. But because all my stuff smells like, you know, rancid. I don't know. It just doesn't smell great. And it was the first time I had some money, so I could do some laundry, and I just, you know, like basically it gets dark at like 4:30 here, 4:15 or whatever, and if you don't get anything done during the daylight, it's not impossible to do it later than that, but there's just more to it. It's more frustrating. Life is. So I just forgave myself for not doing it, and tomorrow's a new day, or the next day, you know. Like I said, when you're in my situation, and the solitude plays a big part in depressing you. So not focusing on that, reaching out to people, whoever they are, out there, and talking and sharing your story with people and sharing your life with people goes a long way to keep you rehabilitated to the crappy life that you're living, you know. You know, basically, you just got to do the best you can. Focus on today. You know, focus on the now. And if it sucks, find a, you know, eat a lot of carbs and lay down and, you know, goodness, just do the best you can, really, and forgive yourself and be kind to yourself, and focus on the things you can control, right? Because they are very few. You know, life is very present based, and like I said, it's like in order to attain anything worth having in this life, there's multiple steps, and because of the depression, because of the anxiety, it limits me. And you know, I think setting boundaries for yourself, setting boundaries, saying like, okay, if people are reaching out to me and they're negative, I eliminate that from my life. I block that from my life. I don't need that. And you know, I think some people believe, especially people that might be a little close to you, or you know, they think that a tough truth or a hard talk needs to happen. You know, like that. You need, like, I guarantee you that nothing anybody says isn't something I haven't heard before in my own mind, you know? Like, why can't you do this? Why can't you do this? Are you being a victim? Are you purposely trying to sabotage yourself, you know? I have all these thoughts in my head, and but every now and again, somebody will reach out to me and think that I need a tough talk. I need, just to man the fuck up, and, you just need to take control of your life. But, there's disabilities that I have to deal with that maybe not everybody does. And so, I'm doing the best I can with that, and trying to push through it. And I know there's a lot of other people out there, they're in the same situation as me, that the solitude, the depression, the loss of hope, living on pause, trying to get through today is the only thing that I can do. Trying to get a job, trying to move forward, trying to lift myself up out of this, and seeing hope for the future. I try to have that. I try to be upbeat, and I try to be, I try to be uplifting to myself. I try to forgive myself. And this too shall pass. That this is not the end of the story. I tell myself this stuff, but it feels like, a week later, a month later, I'm still living that same little nightmare of a life. And it's like it's not getting better, and maybe this is the end of the story. Maybe this is how my story ends. And it's really hard, especially this time of year, Christmas and Thanksgiving, and it's just difficult, to maintain that hope. And Thanksgiving and Christmas are holidays that you generally spend with family or loved ones. And I know I've got family out there, and being alone on Christmas really sucks. I gotta tell you, it just sucks, and it's hard. And I can't wait till I try to do everything I can to get through these days, just not think about it, and try to maintain a little bit of hope that tomorrow is going to be better. It's not right now better, but maybe it will be. And so I try to manage the suck, manage the despair, manage the disappointment, the best I can. Keep myself busy, and try to think about other things, and trying to make today better. Like, for the first time in a long time, like, normally this time of year it gets super freaking cold super fast, and I think I block it out of my system. I think I block it out of my memory. Like, I've got a couple of jackets, but I don't really have a winter jacket. I've got like a heated blanket now, which has been such a great thing, but it goes through battery power, my USB-C battery power, pretty quickly. But it's like, I thought I'd just use it a little bit, but I'm using it all the time, And I don't know, I just focus on the now, focus on escaping my life however I can. I focus on the YouTube, just because it's a way of documenting my life, and maybe there, in a way, you guys are like a witness to my life, whatever that means. Anyway, I don't know, I guess I really don't have much more to say. It's a struggle. Every day is a struggle. And some days beat me down and I can't even get up. Some days I can do more. I'm just doing the best I can, I hope your road's a good one. And if you're homeless, I hope it doesn't suck for you. Take care.